It's Optimus Primal from Transformers Rise of the Beast, and this figure is the most detailed, most articulate, heaviest, and biggest Transformer I have ever reviewed. This is the Transformers Rise of the Beast IES Series 62cm Optimus Primal from Yola Park. Yola Park creates amazing Transformer figures, and this IES version is no exception to their amazing lineup. Standing at 62 centimeters and weighing in at almost 23 pounds, this Optimus Primal is massive. There are two versions of this figure, and also there have been some updates to the newest figure that they are producing with more range of motion and articulation. He features 14-piece removable outer armors that use magnets to attach. And the coolest part is that he has breathing features along with a lighting effect that make it look like he's ready to battle or just got out of a fight. Another feature on this figure is a smoke vaping effect, as you can see in some of the other creator videos. However, in the future products, this feature will no longer be available. There's also a jungle-themed base to add to your different poses and display, but I did not receive that for this review. Now let's look at him a little bit more hands-on. Hey there, Transformers fans and collectors, this is Optimus Primal. And this is the AMK series Yola Park Optimus Primal. And this is the IES Optimus Primal 62 centimeter. It's so big it doesn't even fit in the camera. So like I said, we've got small, medium, and super XL. Look at how big this Optimus Primal is. The IES version, so much detail to it. I'm going to show you a bunch of things here in a second. Let's move this small AMK out of the way. Just look at how big this thing is and how much detail it has in it. So thanks a lot to Yola Park for partnering up with me on being able to showcase this awesome Optimus Primal. And this thing really has a lot of cool features and has so much detail to it. So IES stands for Internal Endoskeleton System, and really shows it off. You can see the internal components inside. Really has all the features of a giant robot ape gorilla. But what's also cool is that it has these removable parts. And let me show you a really cool light up feature right here on the maximal symbol right here. We can press that and we've got that repulsor inside his mouth. He's got the light up eyes, and then also right here you can see a little green section right here. I'll show you what he can do in some of these other shots here. So when you turn on the breathing feature, the lights will light up on his arms, his legs, and his chest. This green light looks really cool. So you've got the removable part, which is super cool. You can show that robot body. He's got shoulders that have a spring-loaded action here that pop back in and shows all his lower features. He's in standing up pose right now. With this version of the head, it also comes with a second head and neck shields as well, so these can also be removed like that when you're in different poses and when he's on his all fours as well. And the joints and everything for articulation are super strong and durable, and he's able to move, and I'm gonna need two hands when I do this. So let's move his head around just a little bit. Moves awesome, has really good strong articulation. And then if you do want to switch out the head, you just remove it and you can put in the new one. And the new one does have its own battery pack as well. So you put those batteries in there, press this button again, and his lights for his eyes will come on. He is able to look up, so a lot of articulation in the head. Turn side to side. And as far as his shoulders move as far as you want them to, and you can bend at the elbow, open them up, and show that big bicep right here. And his wrists even move in and out, and all his fingers flex and articulate as well. Definitely need him to be able to flex and articulate his fingers when he stands on all fours. And since he's heavy, you need two hands to lift him up and move him around. And you can see here on the back, let's put his arm down here. You can see how much movement there is with his vertebrae. You've got a vertebrae that moves freely here. That's super cool. We've got a butt plate and then also a pelvis plate in the front that flip out. And you can see right here you got removable pieces to show little pistons inside that actually are removable. They're on magnets. So you got these little pistons that move in and out that are super cool to add 1, 2, 3, 4. You can remove this piece right here and actually put in smaller plates. But yeah, this is super awesome. And 2 hands again to flip them around. Okay, and let's put them into all 4 position. You're just gonna have to adjust his hips by bending at the hips right here. Make sure his shoulders right under his hands. You can even rotate his arms forward and adjust his head up. Now this head here, when in all 4s, doesn't really work because the position of the head. So let's switch it back to this one. Plus this one looks a lot cooler. Let's turn the eyes on and then put this piece back on and some of his chest pieces back on. And there he is in all 4 position, ready to battle and take on anything. Super huge and has tons of detailing everywhere you look. So many cool features about this. Now a couple extra features that it comes with are these rear neck pieces that are molded, so in different positions you might want this bigger one, and like this one has right here, has a smaller one, and they're just used with magnets to stick on the back of the head. But I really like the detail that you're able to remove this and show some of that light coming through on the forearms and even inside when it's breathing. Panel right here that you can remove. There's smaller pieces. This is the smaller one. You can put the larger version in there, but just use magnets to snap in. And when I turn the lights off, this is what it looks like. So that green light in his eyes and his mouth really show up good. And you can even see back here on his toes, they will flex and move wherever you want whenever he's in a different position. These are articulated as well. Got a removable part right here on his hip. So what do you think? Leave a comment down below. What do you think of this giant IES Optimus Primal from YOLO Park? Super cool, super tons of details. And if you thought the AMK series was big, think again. This Optimus Primal is giant. So AMK series Optimus Primal and Optimus Prime right here. This is the size comparison to what they look like compared to this giant, massive Primal. All right, thanks again to YOLO Park for sending this out for me, being able to review and showcase to you. This is a super cool, awesome opportunity. All right, that's it for this episode of Show and Tell. Make sure you check out the channel for more Transformers videos and for more exciting toys and collectibles.